In today's video, we're going to show you how we remove this dry skin and these very dry earwax plugs as well. Hi everyone, my name is Rhys Barber. I'm the audiologist here at Audiology Associates. Thanks very much for watching that earwax removal compilation video today. So we're going to start this compilation with these very, very dry earwax plugs you just saw on the beginning part of the video there. So this patient hasn't really been using any softening drops. Now we do tend to tell our patients, if you can, use some softening drops before you come along. It just penetrates into the wax and just softens it just a little bit. Mostly the surface softens up, but you can see it, this wax is dry as a bone. It is very, very old, very dried out. We've got some big old depressions in there. Patients probably been using a few Q-tips just to try and clear this out themselves. But you can see as we're lifting this up, as wax dries, it goes through a couple of different stages. It goes through this thick, sticky stage, and it also then hardens. And what we've got here is the surface has gone quite hard and the base layer is this very thick, sticky stage. Now, unfortunately for us, that is so sticky, it really welds itself to the side of the ear canal wall. So we've got the rosin inserter in here. What I'm doing is trying to get hold of this harder wax at the top and trying to pull this. What I'm hoping is going to happen is I'm going to peel that sticky layer off the bottom of the ear canal here. But you can see, because the rosin inserter there was very, very thin, it's just pulled straight through that plug of wax, unfortunately. So I'm going back in now with the Zollner tube to try and lift that very, very sticky part that's attached to the canal wall. Let's try and detach that first. It's going to make this wax a little bit more mobile, a little bit easier for us to get out there. So what we're doing now is we're just going to work along that one side. We're just peeling this very, very slowly down the canal. You can see that thick, sticky layer I was talking about there, as it's sort of, it rather than peels, it sort of rolls over itself all the way down. So we've introduced some olive oil in here now, because once I get this moving, I don't really want that sticky layer to reattach. So the olive oil is going to work underneath. Now, as soon as I lifted that up, you could see the difference there straight away. That oil got underneath and then it really started to come away nicely. So we've got hold of this lovely plug here. Let's bring this all the way out. There we are. You can see that grey material underneath. That's that dry skin that's actually come away with that very sticky surface layer. Eardrum looking really healthy there, but we have got this little bit of dry, sort of dry skin and dry wax really around the entrance. So we're just going to take some of this away. There we are. You can see it's very, very thin. Let's take a couple of little pieces. There we go. Eardrum looking absolutely fab. So this is what it looked like to start with. You can see that really big central depression there where the Q-tip had gone in and pushed that down. And you can see that eardrum behind there looking absolutely fantastic. Exactly the same on the other side. You can see this big plug, central depression again. This has been pushed in with a Q-tip. And you can see that it's got this very, exactly the same as the other ear. This very dry surface, this very sticky layer underneath. Now, I'm just doing the same thing here. I'm working on the front end and I'm trying to lift the whole thing up. Let's see if we can detach this from any side, but it's just not budging. But luckily here we have a nice gap right in the middle. So let's try the rosin inserter. Let's see if it's hard enough that that can get a really good grip behind. I've got behind it. We're just starting to pull forwards now. But you can see it just flicked straight off the top. It came out straight away. So let's go in for its big brother. Let's go in for the St. Bart's hook here. Wider end. Perfect for the St. Bart's hook, this one. We've got a good gap at the top. Able to get behind it. That lovely wide 90-degree angle on the other end. Getting behind that wax and pulling it forwards. Now, as we start to pull this forwards, what's happened is it's starting to roll. It's starting to move rather than slide out, which is ideally what I wanted it to do. So the St. Bart's hook can stay behind it and pull forwards. As we're getting behind, it's just rolling this down the canal. So I've detached it from the side now. We've got a good hard piece. Let's get a grip on these with a crocodile forceps. There we go. Out that piece came. Let's take a look behind it. Now we can see the eardrum. Patient's going to hear a lot better. You'll see the ear canal wall as well. It's got these very thin little white flakes all over it. Now that's really indicative of a very dry outer part of the ear canal. So the advice I'd give to this patient is the same advice I give to a lot of them actually, is use a little bit of olive oil on a regular basis. Use it once a month, drop in each ear, something like that. It's just going to moisturize the skin and it's going to absorb into this wax and stop it from getting to that stage there. But you can see much healthier when we finished. So these big old wax plugs, 2 centimeters, 3/4 of an inch there. You can really see that gray material underneath where all that dry skin had been attached to the canal wall and is now embedded into that plug of wax there as well. Stay tuned, there's one more coming up, guys. So you can see here we've got Very, very different wax this time. We can see a much lighter color, not quite as old. That wax you saw in the last video, it tends to be that sort of clay wax we talk about, and when that hardens up, it looks like that. Now this is a much lighter wax, but still quite hard. Now as we pull this down, now this is normally the indication there's a lot of dry skin embedded into the wax as well, and it goes this much lighter color. Got a good grip here, very, very gently teasing this out the ear canal. You can see we're pulling this very slowly. What I want to do is, because I can see this long sort of skin ribbon attached to the back end, I want to try and pull as much of that out with this first piece as I can. Gives me a lot more to work with then when we go back in then to get the second piece. Just attached. You can see that long ribbon attached to the bottom end of that wax there. There we go. So now it's starting to pull the remaining part of that ribbon out. So I've switched down now. We've put on to the fine end this time. I know it doesn't have as much suction, but what you'll get is it doesn't whistle as much. We don't get as much clarinetting happening, that really high-pitched shrill whistle that can happen sometimes when you take skin out. We've got rid of that section. Let's tidy up around the outside edge here. There we go. Oh, there's a little tiny bit of dry skin we can see a bit further in, just to the left-hand side. There we go. You can see a really good view of it there, and there's the eardrum. Let's just get rid of that little bit of dry skin there. So we're just going to go in now, grab this last section. Let's get a good grip on that one. There we go. You can see all that just getting sucked inside the machine. Eardrum though looking lovely there. So this is how it started here. You can see very, very blocked up. And then we've got this lovely shiny eardrum at the end of it on that ear canal. Now let's take a look at the other side. Now, because we've already done one ear, chances are it's probably going to be very similar on the other side. And we can see here we've got it quite blocked up. There was a tiny, tiny little gap there, which can be allowing some of the sound through sometimes. So a patient may not necessarily have experienced some hearing issues here. But it's pretty blocked. It's going to block up, but just like the other side, if we don't get this out, you can see that much harder piece coming away straight away, that layer of dry skin there underneath that's starting to come away with it. So let's wiggle this out of the ear canal. There you go. Out that comes. Oh, still on its way. There we go. We had a turbo wiggle at the end there, guys. We had a really big movement just to get it around the corner. And then if you take a look behind, you can see just underneath that layer that's disappearing off into the ear canal again. So nice and slow and steady with this one. There we go. We can see that dry skin there. Look at that ribbon all the way underneath there. There you go. You get a close-up view of it as well there, guys. So you got this piece of wax right at the front end, and then this long ribbon behind. Now take a look. You can see how that has disappeared off into the ear canal there. So we've got a little bit of that ribbon left. Switching down to the fine end again now, guys. Why are we doing that? Same as before, stopping that clarinetting, stopping that really high-pitched shrill whistle for the patient. We're going to really have to wiggle this to get it off the canal. Don't forget, this is dry skin. It doesn't hurt the patient, but it's going to want to stay attached. It doesn't want to come away easily. So we've got that bit away. Then let's take a look behind that. There we go. A little tiny bit of dry skin there to the right-hand side. And a little tiny bit there to the left-hand side. So let's get rid of those two. There we go. There's the eardrum looking lovely and healthy. So this is what it looked like to start with. And then we'll show you now what the eardrum looks like again. There we go. So there's the eardrum afterwards, looking very, very healthy there. You can see those long skin ribbon bits attached to those plugs of wax. I better tell you the measurements first. Oh, damn, missed it. 4.5 centimeters. I guess say 1 3/4 inches on that one. Sorry, guys. But you can see that sort of those more amber colors at the front there. That's the wax part, and then those lighter material, those long strips behind, those are the dry skin pieces. Oh, guys, I need a cup of tea now. So guys, as always, take care of yourselves, take care of your ears, and take care of one another. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, let me know in the comments. Bye everyone.